everyone, it's Ashala Azaria Nashu, also known as Jasmine Noel. I got the collective back to self and purpose by speaking our truth so that we can stand in our power. And today we are talking about the first alignment messages catered towards the divine feminine and the divine masculine. So we have a lot, and I mean a lot, to talk about. This is the actual extended version. If you just like the quick little messages to get you through the thresholds, just go to my TikTok. It's the Unfolding Rose, the part 1, the first part of this series. So yes, this has been long labor of love for me personally, to really work on getting these potent, and I mean potent, messages out to you guys, because there's so many messages at the very top of this year for 2024. Until we get into maybe like May, towards the very end of May, going into June, it's like a different shift of energy that we are working with. At the very top of this year, between January and May, about May 23rd, before Jupiter, or the 25th, before Jupiter goes into Gemini, there is jam-packed messages, gems, bombs being dropped here, there, everywhere, where the whole collective can really reach their highest potential. And this is a time where it is so pivotal, it is so shifting, it's a lot, it's intense. Can you please sit down? So let's go ahead and jump into these messages. Again, if you just want like a quick preview, just go to my TikTok. It has the first portion of this. Basically, the energy for the divine feminine, divine masculine, is this energy of what is happening here down below is the Tower card. The Tower card is representing this foundation that is almost ready to crumble. I feel like Spirit is guiding the divine masculine and the divine feminine closer to each other, to be more devoted, not to each other, even though there's a sense of that, but more devoted to the mission at hand. I feel like there is coming a sense of an anarchy, or the very the very sparks of this anarchy energy. And I feel like the divine feminine, divine masculine is understanding that whatever is happening here on this synchronized level between all of the things of the past, it's no longer needed, it's no longer useful to carry. It's time to move forward, it's time to move in a different direction. Now, I did a reading last night on my TikTok live where they got more of the deeper messages of what this means, and I do have some notes here. I didn't finish all the notes, but I do have some notes here, where the divine masculine is now taking an authoritative understanding and action through his mind, which is happening right now on January 19th. And he is activating and starting to realize what he is willing to give, not only to himself, to the world, but his divine feminine. I feel like there was a period kind of from September up to now where the divine masculine was having a very hard time figuring out what is he able to give to the divine feminine that is not necessarily created in a physical format, but is more understanding of the gifts of the unintangible. He's starting to realize that the divine feminine has not only gave tangible results of what she can manifest and alchemize in her reality, but she has always given this gift of wisdom, knowledge, perseverance to the divine masculine so that he can understand what is truly his spiritual gifts. Now, the energy that we pulled last night was the Chariot, the Sun, Nine of Pentacles, and Ace of Cups. And this energy is, again, the divine feminine is ready to move forward. She's ready to extend herself greater beyond this true experience. And the divine feminine is ready to finish this cycle of this Pluto and Capricorn cycle. She is ready to cut the cords of her past. She's ready to move forward, to bring in this star quality. She's ready to finally step into her full divinity. She is now realizing what is God's vision for her life. She is finally realizing what she came here to do. She's finally realizing how she is able to, she's seeing the vision, rather. I would say that. She is seeing the vision, rather, of how the new world is going to look like. She is now finally able to pull in this greater understanding that is now grounding her in her true superpowers. She is now grounding herself into her true authority. She's now realizing that what she holds is the greatest gift of all, and she doesn't have to have anxiety anymore. She doesn't have to wear this mask anymore that makes her feel like she doesn't have a purpose, or that she feels like she can't be who she is made and ought to be. She's starting to realize that her sensuality is her power. She's starting to realize that her sexuality is her power. She's starting to really realize that her role to the divine masculine is to be the internal portal, the primordial mother for his return back home into this energy. So January's archetypal energy was the forest, and the forest is representing this, not this necessarily escapism, but this escape into the Artemis forest, as you will. This is the divine feminine's energy, where she is creating not this matrix, but this illusion that is helping him understand in nature what she is not necessarily requiring of him, but requiring of herself, because she is a mirror and he is the mirror back to her. But what she's realizing is that she is the gateway to who he truly is. And so therefore this energy of going into the forest is to almost scare you shitless of how far you can go into the unknown, relinquishing all that you thought that you were, or thought that your father's perception and requirements over you. She helps the divine masculine enter into herself, which is him entering back into himself, to finally recognize and look at himself in the mirror, to find the jewel, to find the pearl, to find this gem within inside, okay, of himself. he is finally able to go and venture into this forest, to venture into the cave, aka her womb, to find the jewel, the pearl, the G spot, to awaken this orgasmic fluidity flow to his greatest and highest plateau, where he is able to reach his momental point of alchemy. So she did pull the World card and the Devil card, and the Devil card was still representing to me a little bit of her not only cutting the cords, releasing toxicity, and the unwillingness to learn or learning to let go of what she can no longer hang on to, but she's also harvesting this sense of passion, and this is what the Devil can also represent. And then Divine Masculine pulled the Fool card, the Six of Pentacles in reverse, which is he is still trying to, again, but has awakened now on January 19th, what he is to offer and what he is to give to the Divine Feminine, to the world, to the universe, and how to co-create with the universe as well. The Fool card is also him finding a new way and believing in miracles. Okay? And so this 19th, January 19th, we are having, which is actually going to take us a month forward to around February 17th. And we are having, let's see. Guys, it's time to take out your notes or write down these dates. They're very important. Highly, highly important. We are having, where's the moon at right now? Hold on, guys. Right now we are actually having a Mercury trine Jupiter. Jupiter is actually the highest octave of the Divine Masculine. And so this Mercury trine, he is getting this download, this message, this which Mercury is in Capricorn. So he is getting this message from Capricorn of about legacy, and he is realizing how he can expand not only his resources but his value through the mind. He is getting this download through the mind to expand his territory, to expand his resources, while Jupiter is in Taurus, Mercury in Capricorn trine Jupiter in Taurus. And so, my hair itching. I'm so sorry, y'all. So the Divine Feminine again is showing him what is true love, patience, wisdom, knowledge. She's becoming clear on what she desires, and so he understands what he can give. So this has been a long road. Like, if you have been feeling like Divine Feminine, like you haven't grown up, or like you feel like a child, what is really here is to help you understand, Divine Feminine, is that your inner child is the seer and the monarch of your evolution. And I'm hearing that Spirit is saying you need to hold on to the maiden. You don't have to jump forward to be this crone, to be this all-knowing, even though she has wisdom. But the Divine Feminine is wisdom, while the Divine Masculine is strength. And so Spirit is saying that you need to review yourself, review over what is truly that you desire. Okay? I want to look something up here real quick. By the way, write this date down. February 10th. February 10th is the Chinese New Year. So which means we are now entering the year of the dragon. Okay? Write this first down. January 21st. Wait, hold on. Hold on, guys. Give me a second.
You have the
Hold on, guys. I want to make sure that you guys have everything that you need. So, January 19th through January 24th is the divine masculine, divine feminine is partnership of the new and devoted allegiance. January 21st is a activation portal that will bring in the year of a dragon around February 10th. February 7th through the 10th is the message of activation for the divine feminine. February 17th through March 29th is the activation of the divine feminine power. It's going to be ongoing. And that's going to be utilizing Venus's cycle, which will start happening down below. We can use Juno as a way to track what is happening in the higher cosmos, which is divine feminine. Juno's divine feminine. Mars is divine masculine down below. Jupiter, the full cosmos, like you understand, the beginning of that cosmic journey up ahead. And March 17th through the March 29th is the divine masculine's redemption portal of total alliance. So, yeah. So let's see. So those are the dates that are important. So now what I want to say is that I wanted to look up something else. You want to write down Ecclesiastes 9:16. If there's any like Christian occultist tarot readers who like stuff like that, but it's important, y'all. I still use some of the Bible verses. Well, I kind of use a lot of them. So Ecclesiastes 9:16 that says, "Wisdom is better than strength, but the wisdom of the poor man is despised, and his words are not needed." Okay? So you want to write that down. Oh, Lord. Ecclesiastes 9:16. Thank you. Okay? So here we go. Let's get a little bit more into this, and then we'll start pulling cards and get a little bit more deeper into the message. So Spirit is was trying to bring out an alarm, and I got this download some months ago, but this was only the first part of it. The divine masculine operates and manifests and attracts in the knowing of opposites attract. Okay, so he attracts with opposites attracts and opposition and challenge to find himself. So this is kind of speaking about the notion to go against temptation. So he persuades and assumes to initiate force to assimilate and consume what is for him. It helps him reach his higher horizons and plateaus. Okay? It helps him get up the mountain. Okay? Now, the divine feminine. Okay. Let me slow down here. So he operates in the law of assumption and the law of cause and effect. So he has to, again, persuades himself and assume to initiate force to assimilate and consume what is for him. Okay? So then the divine feminine operates through the law of attraction, but most importantly, the law of resonance. Okay? The divine feminine, she must become the very thing she desires to see. Okay? So at this time, I'm hearing the divine feminine has been holding this vision for quite some time. Quite some time. She has been holding on to this vision for quite some time of who she is, what she's here to do. She is almost like the water, the vision. You can look at yourself through water. You can look at your reflection through water. As the divine masculine is almost the Aquarius or the angel who is upholding the water. So this is Aquarius's symbol. So again, he is coming into balance and she is coming into focus. She realizes that now is a very much particular lucky time to jumpstart herself into the future, which we will start to see the reminiscences of the material realm formulate of what has been happening in the cosmos, what she has been working on. Now we can get on what has she been working on. We can get into those type of messages. Let's see. Also, I wanted to write this down for y'all. This is another day. January 28th is Thanatos energy. This is the interest of Thanatos that will go through February 14th. This is going to be an energy. Thanatos is really death. And this is the ongoing and the witnessing of a birth. It is relinquishing control. The underworld bringing back more compassion and wisdom to share. Initiation into the underworld facing Thanatos leads us to Althea, our truth. So around January 28th, this is kind of where we start kind of entering more of the death of winter, like the underworld, okay? January 28th, which is going to put us in a place of asana, energy, stillness, which is going to make us really be ready for this true devotion. I should have probably put a date. So between January 28th and January really 10th or the 7th, this is Thanatos energy. After that, when we come towards closer to February 17th, which is the middle, we finally squeeze out all of that energy, that of doubt, this persuasion to go a different direction that is not our north node, not our destiny. And it asks us to finally be on the very end of this fledging, this taking this risk and going overboard, which is what the divine masculine is getting prepared for now. It's like they're getting prepared for war, or they're getting prepared for what is to come down the road. So this is saying to me that what has the divine feminine been, what has she been bringing in? This is not, yeah, I'm using enough cards for that. Since it is the year of the dragon, we did have a lot of energy from 2021. That's really what was happening, this peak. I think I do have some readings from that time period. Y'all should go check them out. Archangel Gabriel's dragon brings purification. Self-discipline will speed ascension and bring joy. You can carry Archangel Gabriel's diamond. So I'm hearing what she's been bringing in this whole time. She has been really tearing down, again, this tower, this patriarchy system. She has been clearing. Also, the earth and fire dragon works with you to clear the fifth dimensional ley lines. It is time for service. When you give, you receive. She has been laying down the ley lines for quite some time. And now she's here in 2024, where she is wrapping this salient. I just saw 2555. Wrapping this salient all around us, making us finally concentrate on what is real and not of what is illusion or what is creating the sense of fog. And she's creating this salient so she can help the divine masculine draw him into where he's really supposed to be going. Okay? The divine feminine has been doing a lot of work. Divine masculines, if you want to give a gift to your divine feminines, give her the gift of rest. So she has been doing a lot of work. She has been putting out the information to help, to guide, to give, to not only to herself, not only to you, but to the whole world. Thecla, the prophetess of true power. I call my power back from all times and all places. I am my own. Okay, so I'm going to keep that there. That is a whole different message for the divine feminine that I will be doing separately. We also have that Inanna, the queen of heaven and earth. I have nothing to hide. I see and accept all that I am. Okay. Y'all will have to wait for the divine feminine activation reading, which I will be posting on February 7th. So y'all can have it through the 10th. So I will wait on those, trying to break down those messages. So basically she's been activating and going into this place of the in-between to heal herself, calling back her power, calling back her shine, calling back all parts of herself. Okay? Now, if we come over here to the divine masculine, and the divine masculine is going to have his own reading, right? But the divine masculine right now is taking a time out again, trying to formulate a true decision for himself. Okay? In the back of the deck energy, he is getting ready again for war, but he's getting ready for leadership. These eagles have been a key theme here. A very true key theme. The eagle. And this is one of Scorpio's, that's the second to last evolutionary period that Scorpio has to go through, is the eagle before he gets to the phoenix. Okay, so 2024 for the divine masculines is really the wolf spirit, the eagle spirit, and then once we get into really November 19th, there's an activation portal of bringing in the phoenix. Okay, so this is potent energy that the divine masculines is having to go through. There is a lot of tasks that the divine masculine has to go through in the in the month of January, but we're almost going to close it out, not going to lie. Once January 21st gets here, which is literally Sunday, I'm feeling like the Divine Masculine, again, he's taking this rest, but he's also preparing himself mentally. Okay? He's gaining and downloading this knowledge. This Mercury, Capricorn, trine, Jupiter, and Taurus. He's downloading this information as we speak. Which the activation will start to truly happen for him once we do his healing messages, which I will do right after this video. Give me a second. So the year of the snake is actually 2025. Yeah. It's going to be the year of the snake. But I want to see what type of snake. I think it will be the wood snake. Yep. The wood snake. So wood is telling me here like there's a building. There's building across here. I don't think there's any more messages I can take out of this. I think that's as much as I can until we do the Divine Masculine's reading by itself. Yeah. Alright guys, that's as much. Those are your dates that I have going into March. We have more dates coming. Go to the Divine Masculine reading and I will see y'all soon. Bye.